He a coward. Every time he gets hit, even in the gym, he jumps out the ring like a little, and he does that shit all the time. He just acts like he's tough right now. To say some stupid ass game.
Rolly Romero has broken his silence, and his words about Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios are shaking the division. That shocking upset in Times Square, does Rolly see the same weaknesses still haunting Ryan? Garcia truly reborn for this world title shot? Or are we about to witness history repeat itself on February 21st? The games, the doubts, the pressure. It's all building toward one explosive night in Las Vegas. We dive in, tell me, which city...
You know?
The boxing world has just been rocked by something no one expected at all. And Rolly Romero's first public reaction after seeing Ryan Garcia train for Mario Barrios has sent serious waves through the entire welterweight division. Rolly Romero, the same fighter who stunned everyone by defeating Ryan Garcia last May in Times Square, has now spoken out about what he truly believes will happen when King Rai enters the T-Mobile Arena on February 21st to compete for the WBC welterweight championship title.
You've said that 2 losses you're okay with. 3, you wouldn't. 3 seems like an ugly number for you.
Yeah, well, just like 3 losses, you know, it's like, that's like complete, like you're just a complete loser now. You know what I mean? Like 2 is like, damn, but 3's definitely complete loser. I don't like that 3rd loss, so I'm giving everything I got.
Biggest fight of your career?
What Rolly said was so direct, so surprising, and so brutally truthful that fans instantly exploded across social media, arguing over whether he's speaking facts or just trying to stay in the spotlight after his huge upset win. Because here's what many people are overlooking right now. Rolly Romero isn't just another fighter commenting on Ryan Garcia from the outside. He's the most recent opponent to stand across from him in the ring, and he understands things about Ryan that others simply don't. People close to the camp say Rolly has been studying Ryan's training footage and recent interviews very carefully. And what he noticed reportedly left him laughing and shaking his head in total disbelief.
He wants to be a fun, all exciting fights in boxing, because I mean, he's not an exciting fighter. All he do is flap. So
what happens to him in the fight?
Oh, bro, he does. He does. Just like that, he does.
Is it any extra personal?
According to individuals close to Rolly's camp, his response to hearing Ryan Garcia claim he's the best version of himself for the Barrios fight was basically, he said the same thing before he fought me. We all saw what happened. That comment alone has sparked huge debate in the boxing world because it hits the core issue surrounding Ryan right now. Is this truly a better, sharper fighter, or the same guy who mentally folded after getting dropped in the 2nd round? But before we reveal the most surprising thing Rolly Romero has shared about Ryan Garcia's current condition, we have to rewind and understand why things feel so intense and personal between them. When Ryan Garcia faced Rolly Romero on May 2nd, 2025 in Times Square, Ryan walked in as a heavy 7-1 favorite, and nearly everyone in boxing believed he would win comfortably and move toward a major rematch with Devin Haney that fans were expecting. Instead, the result became one of the biggest shocks in recent boxing memory, when Romero sent Garcia to the canvas in round 2 with a powerful left hook and stripped away his confidence for the rest of the fight. Afterward, Ryan Garcia admitted it was a very off night. He said he didn't feel balanced, like his legs were steady or that he had much to offer. He explained that after being out for a year, he felt out of sync. Garcia also opened up about how difficult that camp was, admitting that nothing ever came together during preparation, and that he entered the bout feeling flat from the very first day he started training.
I really want that Rolly's rematch, bro. I can't let that, you know, be what it is. Nah, I want to get that back. He has the title, so right now he got elevated. So, You know, why not go for the world championship and get my look back?
Many people in boxing felt that was the most open and honest Ryan Garcia has ever sounded in public. But Rolly Romero reportedly saw those explanations very differently from the start. Individuals connected to Rolly's camp said his response to Garcia's comments after the fight was firm and straightforward, with Rolly telling his team, "Every boxer has reasons when they lose. The reality is, I was the better man that night, and I'll be the better man again." That mindset shows why Rolly Romero remains one of the most intriguing personalities in boxing today. He refuses to accept any storyline that takes away from what he achieved that night in Times Square.
That really gets you going, that really irks you about him.
He just fucking acts tough. That's all it is. Yeah, he's a fucking phony. He acts tough. He always acts tough when he with a group of people, but when he by himself, he a bitch.
Now move ahead to the present, and Ryan Garcia is getting ready for the biggest bout of his career against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios on February 21st, with his father Henry Garcia returning to his corner as head trainer. Henry has sounded extremely confident and vocal about Ryan's current condition, telling reporters, "This is the version of Ryan everyone will see. It's perfect. What he's doing now is exactly what we wanted during the last camp. He beats Rolly today." That exact comment, the suggestion that Ryan defeats Rolly right now.
So that means he's 21, I was 17, right? He going hard on me, right? Also, after I stopped his little brother, right? To claim that he's impressing my 15-year-old sister. He a fucking weirdo. That's how I'm leaving now.
Hey, Rolly, lastly, man,
That's
why you beat Ryan?
No. That's what I'm saying, right? He a fucking weird.
People aware of Rolly's reaction said he answered with something like, "His dad said the same thing before we fought, and Ryan still got dropped. Words don't erase what happened, and they won't change what happens again." That reply matters because it pushes back hard against the storyline Ryan Garcia and his team are building around the Barrios camp as a major redemption run. A lot of boxing analysts feel Rolly makes a fair argument, since the doubts about Ryan's focus and discipline haven't disappeared just because he changed trainers and reunited with his father. Well-known coach Greg Hackett also questioned Ryan's preparation for the Barrios fight, telling reporters, "It's difficult to fully take Ryan seriously right now. He spends time on many things outside the ring. If you want to be a fighter, you have to truly commit."
Grip from this point?
For sure, 100%. More stakes. Everything is just right on this world championship fight. I wouldn't want it any other way. It's either going to be my burial or my resurrection. One of them.
How do you see it playing out?
Me resurrecting, brother. We winning. Come on now.
But in the ring, I mean, you think this is going to be you?
Hackett went even deeper, saying Ryan has been devoting a lot of time to online creators and streaming figures instead of focusing fully on the intense gym work a world title fight demands. Those worries line up with what Rolly Romero has reportedly been telling people close to him, that Ryan Garcia lacks the focus and discipline needed to succeed at the very top of the welterweight division. When word of Rolly's remarks began circulating through boxing circles online, fans reacted immediately, with heated debates breaking out between supporters who believe Ryan has truly evolved and critics who feel the same story will unfold again. One fan wrote confidently, "Rolly already figured Ryan out. He understands how to get inside his head, and Ryan hasn't shown anything to prove those issues are gone." Barrios might end up finishing what Rolly began.
Who do you got for the highly anticipated Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia?
I'm going with Garcia. I think Ryan's gonna get him with that classic shot that he's got. I think he's gonna get him. He's gonna stop.
Another fan picking in the huge Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia showdown. Losing Garcia, I believe Ryan catches him with that signature left hook he always relies on. I see him landing it clean and getting the stoppage. Supporter responded with equal energy, saying, "Ryan fought with injured hands and was coming off a full year away. Plus, he had the wrong camp behind him. A healthy and focused Ryan Garcia is a totally different fighter, and everyone knows it." That split reaction from fans shows exactly why the Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios matchup has created so much real buzz and anticipation throughout the boxing world as February 21st approaches. Makes Rolly Romero's remarks even more compelling are the specific insights he reportedly shared after studying Ryan's publicly released training videos for the Barrios camp. Sources close to Romero say he reviewed multiple clips carefully, offering a sharp and detailed evaluation that only someone who has stood in front of Garcia in the ring could truly give. According to those who heard his breakdown, Rolly admitted, "He does look sharper than he did before our fight. I'll give him that." Still, looking crisp in practice and delivering under real fight pressure are two entirely different challenges. From Rolly may be one of the smartest observations made about Ryan Garcia's preparation for the Barrios bout, because it highlights the one question nobody can answer until fight night. Can Ryan take what appears impressive in the gym and turn it into a championship-level performance when the lights are bright? The pressure is real, and a world title is at stake. Mario Barrios himself touched on that very issue during an interview with DAZN, offering a calm and respectful view of his challenger while acknowledging the doubts surrounding Garcia's Barrios made it clear, saying he's extremely unpredictable, explosive, and dangerous. You never really know which version of Garcia will show up, and that uncertainty is exactly what makes him so risky. That is also a big reason why this matchup has people so excited. Many boxing analysts believe Barrios' comments actually strengthen Rolly Romero's main point, because even the champion admits Ryan's level can vary dramatically from one performance to another. Predictability works both ways, though. It could mean Garcia struggles again like he did against Rolly, but it could also mean he returns as the dynamic fighter who dropped Devin Haney 3 times. Ryan Garcia spoke openly about the Romero defeat while discussing his preparation for Barrios, offering a candid explanation of what went wrong that night in Times Square, and his honesty drew serious attention.
Against the other fights that you've had in your career?
I think, I don't know, there's so much that ranks on like a boxing level. He's definitely dangerous. He's definitely, this and that. He's here for a reason. But definitely, with the like presence he brings, like the following and everything, it's still, like I said, for me, it was still like the biggest fight that was on the table.
Garcia admitted honestly, at the end of the day, that Rolly camp was tough to get through. I wasn't taking care of my body the way I should have. I had been out for a year, but that's in the past now. I've put myself in position to be in peak shape, and I feel like I'm in peak condition today. That statement matters because it shows Ryan recognizes what failed him against Rolly and has been working directly to correct those mistakes as he prepares for the biggest challenge of his career against Barrios. Inside Ryan's current camp, say the mood and intensity this time feel completely different from the dull and unfocused build-up that ended badly against Romero in Times Square. Someone close to the team reportedly explained that the contrast between this camp and the Rolly camp is like night and day. Ryan is arriving every day with concentration, drive, and a level of hunger his team says they haven't witnessed from him in years.
It was up to him there. So at the end of the day, if he's about to get the worst one for him this time around, So at the end of the day, when I'm at my top of my game, in top condition, top form, I'm definitely worthy, for sure, 100%. When I'm not, also.
Still, people connected to Rolly Romero say they strongly reject that version of events, claiming Ryan's camp is giving the media a polished story instead of revealing what is really happening inside the gym each day. This ongoing exchange between the two sides has added an intriguing layer to the Garcia versus Barrios matchup, turning it into more than just a title fight and raising deeper issues about mindset, durability, and mental strength. Many boxing insiders feel the biggest question heading into February 21st is not simply whether Ryan Garcia can defeat Mario Barrios, but whether he has truly repaired the mental cracks that Rolly Romero exposed so clearly in Times Square last May. Former world champion and respected analyst Paulie Malignaggi also shared his thoughts, explaining what Ryan must demonstrate against Barrios to prove that the loss to Romero was only a one-time setback.
If somebody has a game plan for the hook, he's gonna get beat.
Who wins? Barrios or Ryan Garcia?
I don't know. Ryan kind of turned me off with that Rolly fight.
Didn't you say something about where he was training? Because I mentioned it too, that he would look like he...
Malignaggi said, Ryan has to prove that when the fight becomes tough and uncomfortable, he doesn't shut down like he did against Rolly. That's the only way he can quiet the doubts about his heart and durability. His view goes straight to the heart of what Rolly Romero has reportedly been saying behind closed doors, that the mental cracks he revealed in Ryan Garcia cannot be repaired simply by changing trainers or speaking about renewed discipline. Romero has allegedly told those around him with full belief, "I understand what I did to him mentally that night in Times Square." Scars like that don't just fade because you have a few sharp workouts with your dad on the pads. The side of this story is huge because boxing is just as psychological as it is physical. Elite fighters understand how to apply pressure in the mind long before the opening bell sounds.
Maybe not, but when I'm on top of my shit, I definitely am.
Do you think the best of him can beat the best of you?
No.
I mean, you're asking like a pretty, like, you know what he's gonna answer. That's like...
I'm getting there, Ryan.
Okay, my bad. I mean, what's he gonna say? Nah, he ain't gonna beat me, you know?
With his first public remarks about Ryan Garcia and the Barrios fight, Rolly Romero has clearly planted a seed of doubt in the minds of everyone watching. Maybe even in Garcia's own mind if he's listening to what the man who beat him is saying. On February 21st at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, the boxing world will finally see whether Ryan Garcia has truly grown into the champion he has always believed he could be, or if Rolly Romero's harsh evaluation proves to be right. One thing is certain at this moment. Rolando Romero is giving Ryan Garcia zero credit for what he's showing in camp, and based on how their last encounter ended, he feels fully justified in that stance.
It look like he's in the gym. He look like he's trimming down. He look like he's in shape now.
Definitely looking in shape.
Yeah, he definitely like he's getting smaller. He's trimming down. I was looking at his pictures. I'm like, yeah, he like he's getting ready to fight. But what turned me off about Ryan was when I was watching him and Rolly, like ringside. It looked like Rolly froze him. Like after the second, third round.
Everything is in place. The tension is real. And February 21st cannot arrive fast enough for boxing fans who are eager to see these questions settled inside the ropes at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. That's it for today. For the latest updates on breaking news, big moments, major events, and all the action across the boxing world, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to switch on notifications so you're alerted whenever we release high-quality content like this. Until next time, take care.
Do you feel that you haven't gotten the opportunity for that title shot that Devin Haney has gotten, and I don't know, your career needs to catch up to get the opportunity that hasn't been given to you?
I started boxing when I was 17. I started boxing late. I started boxing 7 years ago. They've been boxing since they were kids. They were pro before me, all this stuff. So, I mean, there's no need to play catch up. Like I said, it's just with the process, you know?
Everything is in place. The tension is real. And February 21st cannot arrive fast enough for boxing fans who are eager to see these questions settled inside the ropes at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. That's it for today. For the latest updates on breaking news, big moments, major events, and all the action across the boxing world, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to switch on notifications so you're alerted whenever we release high-quality content like this. Until next time, take care. This video on Boxing Ring is created for educational, informational, and commentary purposes only. All boxing highlights, analysis, and discussions are shared for sports awareness, news, and review. We do not promote violence, harmful behavior, or unsafe imitation. All content is used in accordance with YouTube's fair use and community guidelines and fully researched based from updated resources. Viewer discretion is advised.